Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, my first guest this evening is an Academy Award winner you know from Michael Clayton, Only Lovers Left Alive, and Doctor Strange. She now stars in The Room Next Door.
Ingrid, do you think I need to say goodbye to my closest friends?
I think you should do whatever you want to do.
Just want peace and quiet.
Have you thought about how you want to spend your time? And where? Is there some place you'd like to go?
Look. Pink snowflakes. There had to be something good about climate change. Well, I've lived to see that.
Please welcome back to The Late Show, Tilda Swinton. Hello.
Hello, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Nice to see you again.
Very nice to be here.
Now, we don't get a lot of guests from the Scottish Highlands. And
That's a mistake.
no, I think it is. That's on us, and we apologize to all of you.
There's more than
Highland
me.
Scots. Yeah, I understand there's a couple more of you up there.
yeah.
But you have some very interesting New Year's traditions that we don't have
Yeah.
on this side of the pond. I understand there's something called, I'm sure I'm pronouncing this incorrectly, Hogmanay.
Well, Hogmanay is New Year.
That's what it means?
That's what it means. There's a lot of drinking, it has to be said, but that's not
We do that
unique
too.
to Scottish
We do
people.
that, yeah. We got it from you, but we're doing it now too.
Yeah, you're very welcome.
Thank you.
We have a thing called first footing. I don't think you have first footing here.
No, we don't. No.
We have after what we call the bells, which is 12 midnight, and there's a license here, which you have to be a little nervous about. Any dark stranger who comes to your door with a lump of coal in his hand, actually, I don't know, but let's say his hand, could be anybody, I suppose, is allowed in.
So after midnight, someone goes, knock, 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 let me in. I'm a brunette and I've got some anthracite here. And then what happens? Do you...
Whiskey.
Whiskey, more whiskey. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's called Highland hospitality.
Wow. Wow. Do you enjoy a dram?
A tiny dram. What I really love doing with whiskey is smelling it.
Oh.
Smelling whiskey is the best. I mean, I don't know. I'm not so much of a drinker, but to smell it.
Yeah, sure. Would you like to smell some whiskey?
Have you got some?
Yeah, sure.
Really? What have you got in there?
Now this isn't. I don't enjoy Scotch, unfortunately. But I have American whiskey.
But we're not talking about Scotch. You know that Scotch is not whiskey.
I did not know that.
Scotch is blend.
Okay.
If we're going to be a snob, and we might as well be, because it's New Year.
Sure.
Malt whiskey, single malt, that's what we're talking about. Have you got anything single malt in there?
Well, this is a very good American bourbon.
Well, okay.
Yeah, it's a very good. It's hard to get that.
No, okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
I mean, I've also got like Cuban rum.
Well, that's a whole nother story.
Yeah, exactly.
But this is very nice.
This is very.
Here's the thing about Scotland. You've been to Scotland?
I have, yeah.
Have you been to the Highlands in the summer?
No.
Go to the Highlands in the summer, and it rains occasionally in Scotland, as you might have heard. There's a legend that it rains.
Sure.
And in the heat, when the rain comes off the land, it smells like this. Wow. You could probably get drunk just smelling the peat. Isn't that lovely?
That's gorgeous.
I'm going to drink it.
I might
now.
just say, yeah. There you go.
Slanjava.
Slanjava?
Slanjava. Good
There you
health.
go. So, Hog Money.
Money.
No, we just saw a clip of your new film, The Room Next Door.
Yes.
For which your performance received a Golden Globe nomination.
Yeah, very proud.
I being a lowly late night host, I've never been to the Golden Globes or the Oscars. We only do the Emmys. What do you enjoy the? Do you enjoy the getting all sparkly and? Okay, here you are looking just absolutely lovely and elegant right there. How was the evening for you? Is this a night like? Are you get excited? Is this a fun thing?
It's fun's not quite the right word. I mean, it is fun, but it's it's a big office party. Right?
Yeah, sure.
It's a massive office party, but I don't work at that office. But I'm like the person who once delivered a package. So I get invited somehow.
Sure. You occasionally deliver packages.
Really, really happy to go.
Oh, wow.
Really
That's
happy
nice.
to be
Like,
invited.
go like the parties and that kind of stuff?
Yeah,
Is
very
there, like,
funny
a favorite,
parties.
Yeah, favorite fun party?
There was a very, very funny moment. Well, we found it funny. My sort of gang and I found it funny. I went to a party. There are parties around the Globes. They're probably around the Emmys as well.
Yeah, sure. Not
sort
as
of like
nice, but
cluster
go ahead,
parties.
yes.
I don't know. You maybe they're nicer.
What? I don't know.
No, I bet.
Movies, TV.
Well, no, let's stop it. And we went to one of these parties before whatever it was, the Globes, and you come at the party and you've had maybe a sniff of whiskey. And there are people outside with cameras and lights, and they ask you questions. And they very often ask you, what are your favorite movies? What are your favorite performances? And this particular year, I hadn't really seen anything. And so I said, off the cuff, that my favorite film of the year, and you may agree with this, was Tears on a Napkin, with the incomparable Curtsy Thrust, who gave the performance of her life. And there was also a great favourite, Thwack, ! Which was musical, with Flange Plackett. And I just went on with a list of these completely fictional films. And the next day, we went to another party, and we came out, and I kind of started again. And the person who was interviewing me said, oh, yeah, I hear Curtsy is just incomparable. Searing performance.
Wow.
So that's that.
I've missed Thwack.
Yeah, Thwack. I
With
think
Flange?
It was Flange Plackett.
Flange
He's in that.
Plackett.
It's a
He
searing.
is great?
Searing.
Searing.
performance. That's the word.
I love that. There's nothing like a good lie for fun.
A good searing performance.
Do you always tell the truth in your biography, or do you ever make up things about you?
My biography.
Like when people say, like a bio.
What have
put
you
in a-
done?
The bio that goes into like a playbill, or like your personal bio that gets sent out like a published. Do you ever lie in that?
Do you know, I've never thought of lying. It's quite a good idea.
I used to lie in mine all the time. My old ones, if you find them listed anywhere, like says that I started off as an ice dancer in something called the Frozen Peaches, which was a Georgia-based ice dancing company that recreated Civil War battles and stuff like that. Had a great time.
Next year, the movie. And then you'll get to go to the Golden Globes.
We have to take a quick break. We'll be right back with more Tilda Swinton, everybody. Stick around.